I am a deep ocean explorer for NASA. The government doesn't want you to know about my latest discovery. The majority of Earth is ocean. In fact, 70% of the planet's surface is covered by water. While the Mariana Trench is deep, there are even deeper cave systems that extend far below it. We have not fully explored or identified all of the life forms that exist in the lightless depths. I was part of a small team in NASA's Oceanographic Division that was tasked with studying deep-sea organisms, both plants and animals. During our latest expedition, we made a discovery that led to the termination of our entire division. NASA cleaned house, firing me and my colleagues, and pivoted their focus solely to space exploration. I cannot fault them, as I had no desire to continue researching what we found. To be clear, most members of the Oceanographic Division were engaged in normal studies of underwater life. But my team stumbled upon something else entirely, something NASA wanted to keep hidden. I'm remaining anonymous for obvious reasons, as people have vanished for far less in my field. The government prefers to keep events like this out of the public eye. I will now detail a few incidents that I think the public needs to be aware of, even if the government might try to take me out. Case Study 1. Montesera Oil Rig Diving Incident. I was involved with a study that was sanctioned between NASA and a private corporation to investigate an unknown anomaly. Metal parts at the bottom of the rig had taken damage from an unknown source, and a dive team of 3 was sanctioned to investigate it. The dive did not go well. Something we'd never seen before was down there with the divers. We do not know much about it, but I can tell you what we do know. It resembles an extremely intelligent class of giant cephalopods, more intelligent than any other sea creature ever encountered. They are strong and carnivorous, and extremely large. It's theorized they purposely damage the rig to lure humans deep down. It's unknown what they normally eat, or why they sometimes decide to target humans, but it is clear they will not hesitate to eat us. The 3 divers that were attacked had little means to defend themselves. These cephalopods worked in unison, with an extreme understanding of human equipment. One cephalopod removed a diver's air tank from his back while another removed his fins. Their tentacles have extreme suction and can attach to any object. Dive knives did not appear to damage their bodies, where in the past divers have been able to fight off Humboldt squids and other cephalopods with them. A second diver was choked by a cephalopod from behind as another created a distracting light display with its body, showing they had an understanding of how humans breathe. Note, they can flash and take on any color, as it suits them, unlike other squids, but normally they resemble a black-blue color, which is almost imperceptible at the deep depths that they live, and explains in part how they are able to avoid discovery. Of course, none of us saw them coming in the research vessel up top, and it was too late to warn anyone. The 2 divers who were attacked perished, and we can only assume they were likely consumed. Amazingly, the 3rd diver was able to use an underwater flare to escape, and report back the events in detail. As it stands, fire is this life form's only known weakness. Case Study 2, USS Cyclops Missing Ship Log Recovery. What began as a normal shipwreck investigation has arguably become one of the biggest cover-ups in history. The ship's location has not been released to the public, and I agree that it should be kept secret. The beings that took that ship down should be avoided at all costs. To this day, the public does not know anything other than that a US ship disappeared. Perhaps these creatures can be blamed for other missing ships, though we cannot prove that. This ship had a log that detailed the same beings encountered at the Montesera oil rig. Black-blue giant squid resembling entities that work in teams and can use tools, of human creation. These cephalopods engaged the ship at night in a surprise attack and damaged it beyond repair. They dragged down survivors, including many from atop lifeboats, using their tentacles. They left no trace of their encounter. They are clearly incredibly strong and can easily hold humans underwater, drowning them. There's a theory that they may even derive pleasure in killing, shown by them flashing certain patterns on their bodies immediately upon the taking of a life, although this is still just a theory. I don't intend to scare people by bringing this information to light, but I do think divers, and people who are interested in using submersibles to investigate the deep sea need to be warned. These creatures normally stay in very, very deep water, and terrace only a few incidents of human interaction. For the common person, they generally pose no threat. While extremely intelligent, they have not shown the ability to create tools, only to use those which humans have made. It is likely that they only go after humans when they are unable to find sufficient food sources in their own environments. We believe them to be just another species of giant squid, albeit an extremely intelligent one. I cannot understand why our government is hiding their existence, as they are just natural sea predators like sharks and orca whales, but whatever the reason, remember this, humans are not the top predators in the deep ocean. Naturally, NASA has chosen to avoid further exploration of the deep sea for now to avoid contact with these creatures until the proper measures are put in place. Who knows what else is out there?